Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. In this game, we'll see New York against Chicago. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. Here we go. And so here is Chicago. Here's Russell from outside the arc, and he parries his first look.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
George outside, out to the wing. Smith left side, over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ewing. And the layup is good off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Beal goes in. Down low. And then Beal with the dunk.
Oh, the hops from Beal. Woo!
Russell deciding where to go with it. Outside for Wembanyama. Another three for Chicago.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And a deep three from Leonard. Smith with the rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Ewing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide-open man.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Now Russell. Here's McHale. Three-pointer, no good.
And that's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Beal, no good. Here's the three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And it's Beal penetrating.
Woo! Decisive drive and finish right there. Beal sees everything out there so quickly. I love it.
Outside Wembanyama. Goes back up. And he lays it in. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
And he's just beating them to the punch on the boards right now. I mean, he's making a real big statement.
That'll make his coaching staff smile, showing them his impact from the get-go.
Here they come with numbers in transition. For 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Beal outside. Launches a 3. They get it back. Here's Embiid. Another shot. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Back to Embiid. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Fires from way outside. Wembanyama, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And so it's Chicago with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentage. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Beal attacking. Rebounded by Lopez.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Sinks it from distance. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. New York trails by 14. Screen by Embiid. Three-pointer. Beal. He buries it from 3. Beal's got 7.
And what an answer from Beal. Love seeing him sink the triple.
Hits a three-pointer.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
New York making a switch here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Wilkins. Yet to see a basket. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Lopez with it. Embiid with a steal. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Another stat they're doing well is in blocks. They're keeping their hands up and closing out quickly on shooters. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Avdia from outside. Outside for Irving. From the arc. Avdia can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Screen by Embiid. Nice shot by George.
Such a pure score. If George finds his shot, it's almost as good as in.
Avdia from outside. Pure from three-point range. Avdia's got 8.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Fires the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Beal surveying the D. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
Avdia from outside. They grab their own miss. The 3. Nails it from 3. He's got 14.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Beal. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. From deep three-point land. Avdia can't get it to go. New York trails by 12. George left side. 27 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Denny Avdia.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines.
Here we go.
So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Now Russell. Into the lane. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession.
Away team ball.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Banchero. Rejected by McHale. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Wembanyama. Back to Russell. Fires for three. Nailed from three-point land. Russell's got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And then Irving slams it in.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
Pass to Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
To the left wing. Russell from long range. Again, Russell missing. Ingram with it. And it's McHale picking him up. To the inside. Smith's good.
And don't undersell Ingram's passing. It's a developing part of his game.
Outside Russell. And again, Chicago. No good. Pass to Banchero. And yes, it's good.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Now, here is Russell. He has 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Ingram. That shot, no good. Nice D from Russell. McHale on the wing. To the middle. Here's Leonard. .111 left to play in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Mutombo sets a screen. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Connects from three-point range.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Patrick Ewing. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Jumps up. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game.
A generational talent. Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality. Oh, and he capped that one off with a little something extra, switching hands on the dunk.
He knows how to get some hang time there. Great play. Russell, no luck. Deflects the pass. Got it off in time. It doesn't go for him. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
16.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
And then Carter with the jam.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Here's Avdia. Traps in the tray. Avdia's got his first 3 points of the game. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
First team foul.
Baltimore with the ball. They trail by 1. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Knocked loose. Stolen by Carter. The 3 from Tatum. Kept alive. Here's Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Now Bird following the miss by Denny Avdia from deep. And it's Larry Bird with the 3. Bird's got the lead up to 4 now for Baltimore.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Now, here's Bull. Nothing on the board. And it's Bird with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat. Here's Irving. Will it go? And then Irving slams it in.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense. Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Avdia can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Carter. And finished off by Carter.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
Lets it go with the 3. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. .116 left in the first half. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Obviously, Vince Carter's ability to defy gravity is eye-catching. But everything else he does on the floor equally as important. He is a complete player.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Avdia. Hits the 3-point bomb. Avdia's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Irving for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And the shot is good.
Yeah, and Tatum's passing ability really makes him a problem in that pick and roll. No wasted motion, always slicing and dicing the defense.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Carter with the bucket. Carter's got 10 points in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Avdia. Another one falls for Chicago.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Outside Carter. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And even 3-on-3 break. Irving with a clean look. The three-pointer no good. Bird outside. Over Irving. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. That'll do it for the first half. Baltimore on top. They're up by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Baltimore leading by 7. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes good on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first basket of the second half here for Baltimore. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Back to Irving. Here's the three. Hits it from three-point range. Irving's got 8 points.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
The second overall pick in 2016. Ingram's a special talent at 6'8". He can do anything offensively.
2 points. That one goes. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the length of Ingram is a real problem for defenses, which is why he's often fouled.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Russell with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Outside Russell. And it's off from three-point range. Baltimore leading by 5.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:49 left in the third. Out to Duncan. And it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Pass to Smits. Duncan high post. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Duncan. Inside. And Duncan throws it down hard.
And at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. For Baltimore, they've been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side, Russell. Down low. Wembanyama. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Duncan down low. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Isaac. Duncan with it. They set the pick. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Baltimore leads by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Chicago trails by 5. Here's Russell. Kicks it out to McHale. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. McHale's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Chicago. Irving with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. The kick out to Irving. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
A 3 of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Stolen by Tatum. To the paint. Ewing outside. Back to Tatum. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
My goodness, that is how you attack a bigger defender.
Mutombo sets a screen. Right side, Russell. Outside for Wembanyama. Pass to Russell. And here's Leonard from 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Baltimore. They've led by as much as 10. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Chicago making a switch here. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. No good. Shot missing.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
And on the way from Irving for 3. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. To the middle. And the rejection by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
Irving looking for an opening. Takes it inside. Basket good.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Baltimore.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Mutombo sets a screen. Shot to stop the run. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pass to Carter. That's tipped. Irving with the steal. Nobody near Leonard. Another 3 for Chicago.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Lopez a screen. Here's Tatum. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Tatum's got 6 here in this quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The screen from Ewing. Carter for 3. Outside Irving. From downtown, down to 5 on the shot clock. Lopez a screen. A 3-pointer is...
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And so here is Chicago. Russell with the ball. To the left side wing. And stolen by Beasley. Here's McGrady. Goes back up. Now Beasley. Shot clock at 5. Pass to McGrady. Launches it from deep. Mutombo with the rebound. And here's Russell. Here he goes. And then Russell with the dunk.
Hitting the afterburners to get the easy slam.
And Irving has got the ball here for Chicago. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A About a minute played here so far in the first.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Chicago shooting their first free throw this game. It's stolen by Irving. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Pass to Ilgauskas. The three is up. Fires in the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Russell. Six to shoot. The three ball. Chicago with a rebound. Knocked loose. Leonard for three. Buries it from three.
Leonard scores at all three levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Outside Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter. Pass to McGrady. 5 to shoot. The three is up. Another three for Chicago.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom. Artistry and poetry in motion. Irving can create in the air as well as anybody.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Pass to Mutombo. The three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Leonard for three. The rebound by Beasley.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
An open look for Russell. To the wing on the left. And stolen by Beasley. Here's Ilgauskas. Oh! What a hammer!
Oh, man!
With the windmill, too. Turning this place upside down.
Everybody looks stunned.
Boy, I tell you what, as well they should be, Kevin. I mean, that was one extravagant finish.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's Ilgauskas. Here's Beasley. Clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite.
For three. Beasley, left side. They set the pick. Up and over Russell. Here's Mutombo. And another shot. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
He hits the back iron and sinks it. Ilgauskas has got 7 points.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Leonard on the wing. Here's McHale. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance. Spruce it up a little bit.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Outside Irving. Fires from deep. The rebound by Beasley.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Oh, drains the 19-footer. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter. Chicago trails by 5. Avdia from outside. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. And so here is Chicago. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. It's tipped.
It's a massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar. Impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ilgauskas. Over Irving. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Ilgauskas has got 9 points. Here's Avdia. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Outside Irving. On the tape. And Irving powers it home.
The doctor is in. What a display of those trademark dunking abilities. Quite unique, Julius Irving.
I mean, once he crosses the timeline, you need to pick him up. He can drop it in from way back.
Pass to McGrady. .127 left in the first half of this one. To the paint. Mutombo. He can't hit that time.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
First team foul.
Irving with it. No points yet. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. And it's now only a 1-point Chicago lead. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
SGA explodes to the rim.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Avdia from outside. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Irving for 3. He buries it from 3. Irving's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Lopez, the screen. Here's the 3. Pass to Maxwell. It's stolen by Irving. Here's the break. Avdia from outside. Pure from three-point range. Avdia's got 8 points.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Drills it from deep. And Chicago leads by 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Chicago ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Pass to Manning. Back to Booker. Lopez, the screen. From the wing. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Chicago. It's a three-point game. Here's Lopez. Knocks down the triple. Lopez has got his first 3 points of the game.
And a nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
Lopez, the screen. Down low. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Boy, looking to add to his highlight reel that time, the big fella. Lopez showing you a little extra athletic ability for a big guy.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Irving for 3. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Brown with the block.
With Brown's reach now, it's tough to get a shot off around him.
Julius Irving. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Maxwell. And it's in there. And now it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Irving goes in.
What did you say?
Wow.
My goodness. Come on now. Artistry and poetry in motion. Irving can create in the air as well as anybody.
And Booker with the jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. First personal foul. Second team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Booker surveying the D. Three-pointer. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Irving for 3. The shot, no good. Nice D from Brown. A minute 37 left to play in the third. And he gets it to go. Avdia's got 10 points in the game. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Out to the wing. And it's Lopez with the jam.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Here's Lopez. Here's Maxwell. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
Off the outside. Pass to Lopez. He drops it from range. And it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
Part of Brook Lopez's value is his ability to space the floor, especially as a big guy.
Once again, off the mark by Chicago.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Putting that stanchion to the test, the big fella, banging it down.
Irving attacking. Pass to Lopez. Another three for Chicago.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's Chicago closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Well, when you win the battle of... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Chicago leading by 7. It's stolen by Irving. Pass to Mutombo. Now Beasley. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Beasley's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Russell deciding where to go with it. From the arc. Connects from downtown.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Irving for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
He is on some kind of roll. Julius Irving making it pop.
To the middle. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And here is Irving. Takes it inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Pass to Mutombo. Russell with the ball. He's guarded by Irving. Now Leonard to the inside. Mutombo.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
Stolen. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. And Chicago leads by 11. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Chicago?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Yeah, another thing they did well defensively, closing out. Inside and outside, their defenders were flying out to shooters.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Ilgauskas is a 7'3" big man who does a really solid job rebounding the ball.
From deep, Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's McGrady. Misses a 3. Chicago leading by 12. Here's McHale to the right side. Here's Mutombo. Five on the clock. The 3 from Russell. And no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Woo!
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
First team foul.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Wembanyama scanning the floor. That one goes. Count it. And Chicago leads by 12.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
And it's Irving with a rebound. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ilgauskas' shot is off. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for Chicago. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Sends it home from three-point land.
I'll tell you, when Wemby starts driving, how do you stop the pull-up? I mean, there's just no way.
Chicago foul. Kevin McHale. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for two, Julius Irving.
Both free throws good from Irving. Russell, that's good. And so Chicago takes the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And it's Chicago to start out. Now, here is Russell. Pass to Mutombo. And it's off from three-point range. And Butler, here we go. Here's Cole. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easily.
Now, here is Russell. And the three off target. Simmons inside. Wide open look. Count that one.
And that's a great sign for this team. Simmons shooting with belief.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. In the corner, Bull with it. Sinks the triple. Bulls got 5 now.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And Russell gets it to go.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. He hits the second from the line. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. There's Russell with the three. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, Big Ben rocking it.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Chicago. 4-point game. Butler with the steal. Simmons on the wing. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. He's got 7.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Leonard. Outside for Simmons. Takes it inside. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is Simmons at his best. When this kid is attacking the rim, he is tough to contain.
Russell from long range. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Outside, Simmons. Outside for Wembanyama. Basket good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Russell with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Russell's got 9.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Right side, Simmons. 90 that time from Leonard.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Driving inside.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Chicago making some changes. 6 to shoot. Here's Banchero. Pass to Lopez. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Simmons. Whoa, look out!
Goodness.
Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Irving looking over the floor. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Lets it go with a three. Another three for Chicago.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
On the wing, Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Avdia. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Embiid inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. With the league 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
And that one, good. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Embiid. Now, here's George. Covered by Irving. Now George. Still without a basket. Clock at 4. It's good.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Beyond the arc. Avdia can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Outside Hardaway. A shot. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Chicago trails by 5. Banchero looking around. And finished off by Banchero.
And how about the showmanship from Banchero? Letting us know what he can do out there.
Here's Hardaway. Oh, that's blocked. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Buries it from three-point range. Ingram's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pass to Lopez. Back to Avdia. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Lopez a screen. Here's Avdia. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Avdia's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, I think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen.
So did the defense.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, everybody in the building was waiting for it.
Good on the second free throw. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Philadelphia 76ers up 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And here is Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Big time flush from Simmons. You see how powerful he can be.
Lets the three fly. Avdia can't hit. Pass to Simmons. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And a wide open look for Irving. From outside, off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here
oh, wow! That is powerful.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Back to Irving. Lopez a screen. Offline with his three. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Irving for three. Another miss by Irving. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Back to Irving. Again, Irving missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Nice shot by Wembanyama, no good. Chicago trails by 16. Russell with a wide open look. And again, no good by Chicago.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Right side Simmons. Pass to Bull. Takes the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basketball.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
To the paint. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. He can't hit that time. Nice D from McHale. Pass to Russell. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
With the drive. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Here's Russell to the inside. And Bull sends it back. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Philadelphia 76ers up by 15. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Chicago trails by 15. Here's Irving. Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
It's stolen by McHale. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Leonard with no one around. Good on the triple. Leonard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Bull inside. Pass to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Giannis. The second chance effort. And Simmons with the lay-in.
This is why you involve Simmons in these sets, because he's so crafty at finding ways to capitalize.
Mutombo with the ball. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wembanyama. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Irving with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Mutombo misses.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Now here's Butler. Wembanyama, a screen. And the foul called on Kevin McHale. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Giannis. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Knocked loose. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Bull. Trains it from beyond the arc.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here. Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Wembanyama's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And when Giannis is sinking that shot, he is impossible to guard.
Wembanyama, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wembanyama outside for the three. Wembanyama with the rebound. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Chicago, trailing by 13.
How about the range? Wembanyama has that rare ability at the center spot.
The drive by Wembanyama. And a missed layup. Here's Chicago. And stolen by Simmons. To the left wing. Puts up a three. Bull can't hit. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
A three from Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Butler from outside. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Here we go.
The tip-off goes to Detroit. To the paint. And stolen by Russell. Here's the three. Now Meng pulls it in.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Pass to LeBron. Here's Yao. He's guarded by Russell. Shot clock at 6. KD, that's for 2. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, good work by Yao, spotting the open man. That isn't usually a big part of what he does.
Russell, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's tipped. A wide open look for Durant. Bangs home the trifecta. KD's got 5 now.
KD really just rising up against anybody. That height and length makes him so dangerous.
Nowitzki with it. And it's McHale picking him up. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Second chance shot. Detroit with the rebound. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Yao. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Here's LeBron. Wembanyama with the rebound. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Chicago. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Here's Nowitzki. Pass to Yao. Another shot. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
This is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim.
And again, Chicago. No good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
This is his first free throw of the game.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And it's sent back by Russell. And here's Leonard from 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Kicks it out to LeBron. For 3, Durant drains it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 8 points.
And Durant doesn't need more than a click to get one off.
.41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Russell gets it to go.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And Chicago has possession after the basket by Detroit. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. A little extra on that one.
Up top, Russell. And they pick up 2. He has 5.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Wembanyama way outside. And so it's Detroit holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. They're deep.
16.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the ball. Okay.
I mean, who needs teammates when you can do all that work yourself? LeBron looking spry, and you could.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit.
Yeah, that's a tough.